Hi friends, welcome back to the Kyle Public Library Story Time. I'm glad to see you today. We've got some wonderful stories, and our first book, or our only book really, is called Caps for Sale, and it's about some of my favorite animals, monkeys. This is Rocco, and this is Coco, and they're my friends. They keep me company near my desk here at the library. And then we're going to do a very favorite rhyme, 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. But first we're going to start with a little story, a little song. The itsy bitsy monkey climbed up the coconut tree. Down came a coconut and whacked him on his knee. Ow! Out came a lion, shaking his mighty mane, and the itsy bitsy monkey climbed up the tree again. Yay! You want to sing that again with me? Here we go. The itsy bitsy monkey climbed down the coconut tree. Down fell the coconut and whacked him on his knee. Ouch! Out came the lion, shaking his mighty mane, and the itsy bitsy monkey climbed up the tree again. Yeah, very good. I'm glad you joined in with me today. So our story today is Caps for Sale. This is an old story, and it's told and illustrated by Esphyr Slobodkina. Caps for Sale, and it's all about how monkeys see and monkeys do. Great little story. Once there was a peddler who sold caps. But he was not like an ordinary peddler, carrying his wares on his back. He carried them on top of his head. First he had his own checkered cap, then a bunch of gray caps, then a bunch of brown caps, then a bunch of blue caps, and on the very top, a bunch of red caps. He walked up and down the streets, holding himself very straight so as not to upset his caps. As he went along, he called, "Caps for sale, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap, caps for sale." One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He walked up the street and he walked down the street calling, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." But nobody wanted any caps that morning. Nobody wanted even a red cap. He began to feel very hungry, but he had no money for lunch. "I think I'll go for a walk in the country," said he, and he walked out of town slowly, so as not to upset his caps. He walked for a long time until he came to a great big tree. "That's a nice place for a rest," thought he, and he sat down very slowly under the tree, and he leaned back little by little against the tree trunk so as not to disturb the caps on his head. Then he put up his hand to feel if they were straight. First his own checkered cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps on the very top. They were all there, so he went to sleep. He slept for a very long time. When he woke up, he was refreshed and rested. But before standing up, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were in the right place. And all he felt was his own checked cap. Oh no! He looked to the right of him. No caps. He looked to the left of him. No caps. He looked in back of him. No caps. He looked behind the tree. No caps. Then he looked up into the tree. And what do you think he saw? On every branch sat a monkey. On every monkey was a gray or a brown or a blue or a red cap. The peddler looked at the monkeys. The monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke to them. "You monkeys, you," he said, shaking a finger at them. "You give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook their fingers at him and said, "Dit, dit, 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 dit." This made the peddler angry, so he shook both hands at them and said, "You monkeys, you give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook both their hands back at him and said, "Dit, dit, 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 dit." Now he felt quite angry. He stamped his foot and he said, "You monkeys, you better give me back my caps." But the monkeys only stamped their feet back at him and said, "Dit, dit, 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 dit." By this time, the peddler was really very, very angry. He stamped both his feet and shouted, "You monkeys, you must give me back my caps." But the monkeys only stamped both their feet back at him and said, "Dit, dit, 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 dit." At last he became so angry that he pulled off his own cap and he threw it on the ground and he began to walk away. But then each monkey pulled off his cap. And all the gray caps and all the brown caps and all the blue caps and all the red caps came flying down out of the tree. So the peddler picked up his caps and put them back on his head. First, his own checked cap. Then all the gray caps. Then all the brown caps. Then all the blue caps. And then the red caps at the very, very top. And he began to walk slowly, slowly, calling out, "Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap!" The end. Isn't that a fun story? Monkey see, monkey do. Monkeys will do whatever they see you do. So make sure you're following along with good things. Okay, let's do our favorite story rhyme. 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. You know this one, I'll bet, so you can do it along with me. 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." 4 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." 2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." 1 little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. Ouch! Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Very good. You guys did a great job. I'm so glad you were with me today at the Kyle Public Library for story time. Come back and see me again. Bye.